This guy gets on. Just get the bird. Just get the bird. It's only the bird. Don't worry. He's just getting the bird. It's just the bird. All right. So now back to Walmart. All right. Here, watch out for your finger.
Why?
Well, just move your finger out of the way.
Why?
Yeah, here, just move out of the way. Get out of the way.
Here, I'm thirsty.
Okay.
Nobody's watching. Calm down. I know, beer. Oh, yummy. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
You ready? Here, watch out.
Pizza's probably like... This is only good for 2 years.
It's about 3:44 and I should be back now eating pizza and getting ready to go.
I know, sweetie. All right. I think it's... I can make you a sandwich. The pizza's going to take off. You want to get some chips or something with your sandwich?
Yeah, maybe some carrots or something. That the big one?
Yeah.
You just sit it there?
Yeah.
You just set it there?
Yeah, I did.
So why would you do that?
I was hoping to get it a little cheaper at Kroger.
Oh, you're doing a price comparison.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably going to have to take this to the restaurant. You want to get chips with your sandwich?
No. I got to get going, though.
Do we have any sliced cheese?
We can go look at that. So what are we looking at?
I guess we don't need milk.
What type of sliced cheese? Just get American.
White or yellow?
Just get this one.
You sure?
These are thin.
Do I like those? I can't
Yeah, they're
remember.
pretty good. They're lightly seasoned. They're chili. Or we can get the tortilla
Okay, we'll
bowls.
just get this
Or we can get restaurant style or white corn. This is gluten free.
I think
These
I
are
like
good.
these
They're thin.
a little bit more
They're
than
pretty
the
good dippers,
guacamole.
but you gotta put light dip on it.
Okay.
Okay? It's chili garlic.
All right.
Talking about kids?
Like food jobs.
Okay.
How old is Bruce Willis?
I don't know. I've seen him interviewed. Who's gonna watch Midnight in the Switchgrass? Nobody? So have you seen Midnight in the Switchgrass?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard about it?
It's like Bruce Willis and Megan Fox.
Oh, is it the news?
Yeah, it's right over there. But right underneath it is nobody.
I haven't seen many new movies.
Now, what movie did you realize what she was talking about? Transformers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Megan Fox?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, she got a new one out?
No, she does. Switchgrass. Something like Midnight.
Midnight in the Switchgrass.
Midnight in the Switchgrass. Oh, sorry about that. Midnight in the Switchgrass. But it looks, I don't know. I mean, it could be the best film ever made. You never know, you know.
That was funny. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw you throw it right on the mirror.
I didn't mean to. Abuelos. I got two biggest.
Where did you find this mask anyway?
No, that was right over here. And then you gave me a new one that's over here.
Yeah, those are.
I had worn this now. I need to figure out where my tea is. Anyway. Red hot chicken. What the heck is that?
What the heck is that doing? Now it's doing that.
Oh, Preston ruins.
There you go.
Preston McDermott.
There.
There.
There it goes again. See what it's doing right here?
What?
Taking screenshots. Oh, going photographer. Going photographer. playing, you know, it plays with you, sends you, here's a Facebook message, you know, it's like, and here's a screenshot, you know, it does too much is the problem. Is you're dealing with too much at one time, and it gets difficult. That's okay. What are you looking at? This is an iPhone 8?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm about to go. Alright, I don't really see it. Oh, wait.
Hey, look, the third party came in. It's Bucky. I mean, Critter. I don't have a Bucky one yet. Critter. That's what I need to get is a Bucky. One of these that's a Bucky. I only have Critter right now. Critter the cat. I'll turn it to a beaver. Critter's like, hey, we need to talk about this. It's okay, Critter. You can hang out a little longer. Critter doesn't get cut. It's like, you better be good, Critter. You better get their attention.
Long Star Staffing.
I guess that's a cut. Find it.
It's somewhere. Yeah,
should
yeah.
have an all apps page. You scroll all the way to the, I guess, to
there
the left.
it is. There it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, there it is.
Those are cool too. Those little.
I find it very
little
disrespectful that
icon
you bring my
thing.
phone.
Oh, this dang car over here. Very strange. I guess it's like a Honda, but it's painted all one color. Do you know why the police like to stalk people? You know why the police like to stalk people? And I have, you know, this is no insult to gay pride and stuff like that, but the police stalk people because they're homosexuals. The Romans were homosexuals too. It was a big deal. They were big time homosexuals, and they would stalk people as well, because homosexual, to some people it is a mental illness, others it's just a life choice kind of thing. They've studied it, psychology's studied it for quite a bit of time, but they need what they need to do is they just need to get rid of lethal weapons if they can, if possible, because a lot of crazy people end up getting either hurt or injured because they have what's called temporary insanity. They're not always crazy. They shot a guy in Temple who was basically like a deacon in his church because he had a manic episode in front of his wife and his children and everything, and they just shot him in the front yard. You know, that police officer should be in prison. The reason why is because he tried to hug the police officer, so the police officer just shot him, right? An officer, if he can't access his lethal weapon, then he'll have to access his stun gun. And so the stun gun doesn't kill people. So they're like, oh, he was trying to hug me, so I shot him and killed him. So a person may lash out. Listen, police think, okay, let me tell you, I want you to study this right now about the police. The police have sat there and said justifiable homicide, justifiable homicide, justifiable homicide, justifiable homicide, over and over and over again. And they outline everything and they show it, right? Just like in a courtroom. Well, then everyone would have been killed on January 6th. Whenever they kicked in the doors to the Capitol building, all of those people. It had been thousands and thousands of people killed by the police, all because of justifiable homicide. Watch January 6th. You have police officers being hit with sharp metal objects that still didn't access their lethal weapon. You have police officers that were hit with a dangerous weapon. They were stunned with stun guns, or were stunned with stun devices. They were spray paint. They were probably spray painted, and they were tear gassed with tear gas spray. They threw objects at them. All kinds of dangerous missiles were thrown at the police, and they never once drew their guns, and they never once shot anyone. Why wasn't there thousands of justifiable homicide cases for the police? You got a guy at Wendy's that gets a hold of a stun gun and goes running, and he gets executed right there in the street. January 6th has changed it has changed everything about police having lethal weapons, because only 7 people died and 1 woman was shot in the neck who could have created a generation of a whole civilization of people. 1 woman can, because then that baby leads to another baby, to another baby, to another baby, to another baby, right? Why wasn't there thousands of cases of justifiable homicide by the police on January 6th? When if you're at a QT and you so much as throw a beer can at a police officer, he pulls his gun out and kills you over justifiable homicide, right? What they should have done is the people that were protesting should have just took a bulldozer and just bulldozed the Capitol building in. Because that was a sign of saying that the police are the biggest hypocrites, right? There were no cases of justifiable homicide, really, but of the fact that they shot a lady in the neck. She didn't even have a gun on her. Or a missile, right? They were saying missiles were being thrown, bottle rockets, firecrackers, yet no one was killed, right? So we're going to surrender our lethal sidearms as police officers, and we're going with the stun gun. It's happening right now. So in the commission concerning January 6th, the man says, we know that history is far from perfect. It's right. Nobody's perfect. The ultimate statement I'm making with the police is this. Don't worry about the badge. If you're out there with a gun abusing your power, you could belong to a gang, or you could belong to the police department or the military or ex-military, and you're out there wanting to get your way because you have a gun, believe this to be sure: you will be stopped. You'll be stopped dead in your tracks. When you pick that gun up in the morning and you strap it to you, whether you're a police officer or a regular person, you're making a commitment to kill somebody, and you will be stopped dead in your tracks very quickly. Because eventually you'll run out of bullets. You see what I'm saying? In your head, you'll run out of bullets too. You won't be able to go around there forever and just bully people around and get your way. There's a stopping point. But ultimately, love teaches us a lesson. That we are to be forgiving, we are to be merciful, and we are to help other people and care for other people. That's the most important thing. We're to be fair. We're to allow other people to succeed. I've been working really hard at it. And we're allowed to show each other love. And we don't have to hurt other people. Because you know, just like that, what people want in life. Everybody wants to be loved. Even that lady that jumped through that little window, that wanted to make a point that our country wasn't being fair, and some guy with a gun shot her in the neck, and just because he has a badge and he's in the White House at that moment does not give him any special privileges. That one lady was not going to tear up all the Congress women and men. Right? Why isn't the commission, why don't they have a little commission about what happened to Channing Freelove? Right? They shot her in the neck too. They like to shoot white women in the neck. Where's the commission for her? Where's the peace treaty for her? Right? That was my fiance basically they killed. It doesn't matter if they're Crips, Bloods, or cops. You know? Yeah, you're right. A violent mob was pointed towards the Capitol. Well, those things happen. Maybe we should all pray about it. Super burrito.
For here?
Yeah, for here. And then I'm also going to get one of your drinks. It's going to be a Dr. Pepper.
Small or large?
The largest one you have.
Okay, I got a super burrito and a large Dr. Pepper.
Oh, they have everything on the straw right there. Ice is kind of fighting. There it goes. These are actually pretty good.